Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Christmas Eve, 12/11. Hey, D-Man. Hi. Hope you have a tree and snow and everything. I don't know where you're at, but it's cold here. It's not as cold as it used to be. It's getting better. What is it about? It's maybe 10 degrees, 11 degrees. That's tolerable. Hey, as long as the friggin' car starts, I don't really give much of a crap. You know, honestly. Thanks to Undead Chronic, you can see the little cool hamster, the warband hamster up there in the upper right corner. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chronic. He's planning on doing something a little bit later today. So, hamster might be there. What the heck? You guys are just hanging out on Christmas Eve. Maybe you're stuck in a storm. You can't get to see your family, whatever. Yeah, Polska Bob, it's a beautiful day. Yes. IY fan, Merry Christmas. Hey, same to you. Yeah, it's probably about 5 degrees in Chicago. As long as the wind goes away, sunny day, 5 degrees isn't too bad. Even minus 10 that the sun's out and the wind isn't that, it's tolerable. Like I said, as long as my car starts, I'm really, I don't care. I'm just going to stay here. I've got, excuse me, I've got hamster food. Haven't decided whether to do the dinner tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. What are you doing, Polska? You gonna cook something? Cook something with mushrooms. I'm sure you're out running around busy. So Merry Christmas. All right, you want to be on the stream? Is that right? Merry Christmas, Stone Reaper. Good to see you. All right, let's we'll see what it's like in Chicago here. So Polska Bob's gonna jump in before we do we're gonna have to do a banana stream on this one because this one's itching for copyright, baby. Copyright notice, free and fair use, commentary, blah blah blah. Jaclyn Glenn. It's got Merry Christmas, Jaclyn. Hope you're well and everything's good with you. And I mean that sincerely. But I'm still going to rip you a little bit. Because reasons. Jaclyn Glenn, as you know, very well-known atheist. She was a big atheist part of that whole thing maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. When everybody was an atheist, and if you're a Christian, there's something wrong with you, snake handling, poison drinking, whatever. Speaking in tongues there with the Holy Spirit flames and all that. 5 minutes. All right. So now it's 5 minutes. Give me a link now. No. All right. So anyway, apparently someone named, in case you missed it, okay, we'll go to CNN here. Well, we won't play the video, but we'll do the, hold on here a second. So apparently someone named, and I've not sure I know who this person is, but it doesn't really matter. I'm a grumpy old man. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Is it, let's see, you're Australian, right? So it's definitely already Christmas. So, hey, I hope Santa came down your chimney in the best way possible. All right. We got some banner ad up here. Come on already. All right. So Candace Cameron Bure, who I guess was some kind of a television star at some point. Some series on television that I didn't watch because I had other things to do. Like work and shit and go out and chase skirts, that kind of thing. So anyway, this is Candace Cameron Bure working on putting Christ back in Christmas movies. See how evil she is? Look at the bigotry, people. Look at the hatred. Look at the hatred. Oh, it's terrible. So apparently this woman, she was on the Hallmark Channel. I thought, what is her name? She was on a different show. I can't think. It's not Nev Campbell, but her buddy. Can't think of her name. But she was on All the Christmas. Whatever her name was. In a recently published interview with the Wall Street Journal, the actress talks about leaving the channel to work with the faith-based. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, I believe in Jesus. Apparently, there's a channel out there called the Great American Family Channel. Again, I've not heard of it. I don't watch TV. I just not interested. Now, it's very important to listen to or read the quote here. Quote, my heart wants to tell stories that have more meaning and purpose and depth behind them. End of quote. This is from the Wall Street Journal interview. Quote, I knew that the people behind Great American Family were Christians that loved the Lord and wanted to promote faith programming and good family entertainment. End of quote. What's wrong with that? So far, I'm seeing, hey, that sounds good. You know, as long as they're not, shoving the Bible down my throat, just good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. Something you don't have to be afraid your kids are going to learn about stuff they don't need to know about. Yeah, that kind of thing. So Cameron Bure, who describes herself as a devout Christian, is serving as the chief creative officer for the channel and producing religious titles as part of her Candace Cameron Bure Presents. Okay, so she's kind of a bigwig, and she's got her own religious point of view, and this Great American Family channel is going to present her stuff. Okay, no problem here. Bill Abbott, chief executive of Great American Media, oversees the new network. He was formerly chief executive of Crown Media Family Networks, the parent company of the Hallmark Channel, and he helped guide Cameron Bure's career there. So now we get into some of the neggy stuff. Let's neg on this woman. As the article points out, while co-hosting The View, she signed to do the show in 2015 and left in 2016. Good call. Good call. Cameron Bure defended an Oregon bakery's controversial decision to not make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. Because bigotry. Because, reasons. Christians, they hate everybody, right? While with Hallmark, Abbott refused, this is the Abbott guy, refused to run commercials for wedding planning website Zola that featured two brides kissing, which leads to the question of whether Great American Family will include, who, the alphabet folks, in their projects. Quote, I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core, Cameron Bure said. Abbott was more circumspect. Quote, it's certainly the year 2022. Current year, by the way. Yeah, for a couple more days. So we're aware of the trends, he said. There's no whiteboard that says yes, this, or no, we'll never go there. Okay, so the leader of this network is saying, no, we're not just going to do Christian stuff. There might be some gay couples. Cool. Bottom line, though, it is their network, I guess. And if people don't want to watch that network, don't watch it. Hello, Polska. What's going on?
Hey, hamster. Let's do some road porn.
Ooh, it looks nice. Ooh. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Looks like the... Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, the city is beautiful today. We're having a high of 11 degrees after the bullshit we just had. This is a heat wave.
Oh, I know. I used to live far up north, and, it'd be 15, 20 degrees, 25 below zero. It got up to 5, and you're like, holy shit, it's warm out. I'm almost sweating.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
It's like I kind of want to get some ice cream.
Well, you always want to drink cold beer, though. I mean, that's a given, right?
Well, not while I'm doing road porn.
Not when you're working, of course. No, I meant after work. So let's see. 15 degrees now here in St. Louis, so it's not too bad.
Oh, you're warmer than us. I think we were at like 10, which double digits is a plus. So
there you go. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's as we've discussed, there's a vast difference between St. Louis and Chicago. We're 5 hours away, but that's just you get up around middle of Illinois, things get a little different. It's just the way the climate sets up and all that shit. So
yeah, but the humidity is still kind of the same too. You guys get some nasty humidity there too, right?
Yeah, well, we have all the rivers. We get the Mississippi, the Missouri, the Illinois, a few other rivers that kind of all come together, the confluence, And so there seems to be plenty of humidity in the air, and it does make it colder. So, but yeah, that looks like a kind of a cool part of town. Some older buildings. They're well kept. Nice.
Actually, this is Berwyn, Illinois.
Oh, it's Berwyn. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And we're heading to Melrose Park, Hamster. So we got quite a ride.
Melrose Park. Where the hell is that? What part of town?
That is over by Melrose Park, by like LaGrange Road. It's kind of in between. It's south of O'Hare Airport.
Oh, okay. South of here, but still just like west of the city proper, I guess.
It's a northwest suburb.
Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with some of them, but not all of them. Because, let's see, O'Hare.
You were staying out in Lombard when you were here, right?
Where the hell was I? Oh, shit. Where was I?
I think it was in Lombard, you said.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Over by Roosevelt Road, 355.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 355 and whatever that road was, yeah.
Okay, it's still northeast of that.
Okay.
Quite a bit. So it's a good ride.
I mean, Chicago is such a big city. Everything just kind of runs together, right? So you almost have to kind of know. It's like, okay, well, now we're in Oak Park or Oak Brook or something. It's like, okay.
Oak Park is just north of me, actually.
Yeah. And then you have like way up, you got like shit. What's north? I mean, you're almost to Milwaukee by now, right? Everything kind of grew together. Chicago to Milwaukee is. Go ahead.
No, Milwaukee's 2 hours away.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of city between the two now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of not city either. There's a lot of rural in between. You got Fox Lake.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, it's kind of weird when you come in south from St. Louis. You're coming in on 55, I think, and it's just all rural until you get to Joliet, and then things start getting a little more.
Oh yeah, I've taken that drive. It's all fucking farmland. That's it. It's just flat as fucking in farms.
Yeah, farms and rural areas and small towns, and you got the Wallies over in where the hell is it, Kankakee or something. Something like that.
Once you get to Springfield, it's strip clubs all over the place.
No, I didn't. You would know that though, probably. I wouldn't.
I've never actually been in Springfield, but the state government's there, so there's a lot of whores and strippers.
No, there's got to be. Well, I mean, they're all in the Capitol building, most of them.
Right, exactly.
What did I say? I didn't say it. I just Eric T is in Joliet, so yeah, he's south of Chicago. Let's see who else is Ghost Pirate Sloan of Jaclyn. He's in Blount County, wherever that is. 5 degrees in the wind chill. Ooh, that's not too bad. Somebody in Florida, where was it? Somebody's in Florida. Schlitz Malt Liquor. 32 degrees in Northeast Florida. And in Northeast Florida, that is cold.
That is cold. Yeah.
It's not intolerable, but when you get that cold, of course, I don't know about Northern Florida, but certainly in where I lived, the way they build the houses is way different, right? The pipes are generally in the walls and shit. So if you get that cold, the pipes are going to burst and all that kind of crap. That's not good.
Yeah, we had some pipes freezing across the YouTube landscape yesterday.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, you got down to what, 20 below or so? It was cold.
Actually, on Thursday night, it was minus 32 with the wind chill.
That's pretty cold.
It's not as cold as Canada, but
well, Fastac. I mean, he goes out, takes a piss, it freezes. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I was there for that video, by the way.
you'll see Dak out on the ice, fishing, and it's like, it's warm out here.
It's funny. I was on a live stream with I don't know if you know Primo Living DC. He's over by Jill's country. He's like, hey Polska, we play hockey in this weather. All right, we don't need no heat and fest. I said, shut up, Primo. Canada isn't even a real country.
No, I mean,
But
that's the thing. Even in Chicago, you get used to it. You know, if
yeah,
it
you
stays
get
cold, you just
acclimated
get used to it.
very, very quickly.
Yep.
I'm fine with this traffic. Seriously?
All right. Well, you drive. I think me and Chronic are going to do a stream later, or somebody will be streaming. So we'll talk to you then. All right.
All right. See you later.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas, hamster. When are you coming back to Chicago, by the way?
Probably next year. Not sure.
Okay. You let me know. We'll host you, hamster.
All right. We'll try it. We'll try to get some brewskis drunk. All right. Drive carefully. See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
All right, Polska. All right. Yeah, he's in Chicago. All right. Have you checked out Joya's Deli in St. Louis? No, I have not. I don't really do much. Have fun, guys. Yeah, all right. Merry Christmas, Mr. Grumpy. It's not cold in Australia this time of the year. It's rather warm. So good. Have fun at the beach and enjoy yourself. Whole eastern part of the state is awesome. Which part? East Tennessee is beautiful. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Tennessee is wonderful. Well, I'll have to look into it, Eric. Like I said, I don't get out too much. I just kind of keep to myself. Drink, eat, staying home, work, come home, drink. Standard kind of stuff. 18 at my property out in Georgia this morning. Holy crap. That's pretty chilly. But I mean, the houses are built differently, so you do expect a little cold. Yeah, Florida, they're screwed. Like Texas, Austin, you're screwed if it gets down under 32. Things are going to be happening. Pipes are going to freeze. There's going to be a whole lot of nasty. Undead Chronic Sun.
Hey, you there,
Yep.
James?
I am so here you don't even want to know. How are you?
Oh, bless your heart, James. Boy, it is cold as a witch's tit on a Sunday out here right now.
Uh-oh. Where's here?
I'm in Indianapolis.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I bet. Well, Indianapolis, it's not by the lake, but it's pretty flat, right? As I recall.
It's pretty flat and it's pretty cold right now. It's about 3 degrees outside with a wind chill of about -10.
That's cold.
That's
cold.
And I don't think I've ever talked to you before. I've been on the stream when you and my daddy, so to speak, are on. When I was talking to him, but I've never spoken to you on your own stream there. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How's your Christmas plans going?
So far, my Christmas plans are going really good. Meeting some friends later on. We call ourselves the bullshitters. I'm
not surprised.
We usually meet for coffee every morning and just shoot around and shoot the breeze and tell stories of girls, cars, and parks.
Well, you know how we are. We're just men. We do all kinds of bad jokes and
I'll tell you what,
it's titties and
I really thought I was going to be lonely this year, but I ever since I've kind of like latched up with these older men, these bullshitters, we got all sorts of things planned. It's kind of nice. Going to church. Going to meet up at church. I didn't know they were the same faith as me. So going to go meet up at church, and then we're all going out for breakfast. We know of one Chinese place that, believe it or not, Chinese place is going to be open on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Chinese for breakfast.
Why not? What the heck? I'll probably have beer for breakfast. What the hell?
I love your streams when you get on there rip roaring railing drunk.
We don't like that. I try not to do that because I get a little bit too
yeah, that's it. You get carried away, and that's like, yep. I can't complain about anything. Hey, are you going to jump online later on with my daddy?
Yeah, I think so. Is he doing one later?
I don't know. I was asking you. I didn't know.
I think we were talking last night that he was thinking about doing something, but he claims he's going to put up a warning so that everybody will know. But I haven't seen anything yet in the subs, so who knows? He may have forgotten. He was Well, he was having some hooch last night.
He probably was. He's probably laying around somewhere, hungover or something like that.
He probably found some redheaded goth chick, and he's going to send me pictures, the bastard.
Oh, redheaded. Oh, you mean mom?
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah. No, he's he'll send me pictures of his redheaded girlfriends, and I hate him.
Well, look,
but he did give me
get
that little hamster up in the corner. You see the little hamster up there?
I did see that little hamster in that little live stream and his cartoon stuff in the morning. I did see that. Yes.
Oh, it's up in the right-hand corner of the
I
screen.
like the one with the hammer hand shows up and then you like pop up.
And I jump up his shoulder. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, oh, that's hamster. Oh, all right. I get it.
You got to be part of the, I guess, the war band. But apparently somewhere in one of these cartoons that they're doing or one of these magazines, I'm going to have magical powers. Like I'll be a Jedi hamster or something.
Cool. I'll be making sure to look forward to that. All righty, hamster, I'm going to get scooting because it's awfully cold outside, and I would love to get back inside and make myself a cup of coffee or something, or a beer.
All right, well, enjoy your coffee, and thanks for calling in. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, James. Take care.
Maybe we'll talk to you later. All right.
Oh, bye-bye.
Yep, bye-bye. Okay, see how much fun we have? Do you see how much fun we have here on this program? All right, let's go back to what were we talking about? I don't know, some shit. Does anybody care? No. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. So, anyway, let's go back to Jackie. So she is complaining that for whatever reason, where did she go? Where did she go? Oh, no. Did I do something? Oh, gosh. Yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah, I figured I could figure it out if I really. God. Whoa, we got an ad
transgender
here.
woman, and my was always to be loved and be accepted.
Great. Harvey included.
Okay. Oh, another ad.
The early
Strong power
and
for
late
you, go
nights
girl.
spent.
Yeah, there you go.
Candace.
Okay, Jackie. What can you say about Jackie? All right, who else is in here? Let's get some more intro. Hobo Jax is in the building. Rusty Rivers, Cubing Speed. Merry Christmas, everyone, or at least Merry Christmas Eve. Hope you all have plans. If not, we're going to do some live streams later, and we'll drink and get stupid. It'll be fun. Why not? It's going to be a good time. Too damn cold, says Schlitz Malt Liquor up in northern Florida. Well, you can get yourself some whiskey or something to warm the cockles of your heart, as they used to say. Okay. Ghost Pirate Sloan of Jaclyn. The hammy is seething. Oh no, I'm not seething. I don't seethe. I just get mad at myself when I freaking do stupid shit. That's all right. Salty monkey. No need to be a Jedi hamster. Be a salty. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, we got to have. You're absolutely right. It's balmy below zero weather in Wyoming. Yes, Ghost Pill. I was reading a little bit about the weather over in that part of the world since I was from there. It looked like it got mighty cold in Colorado and Wyoming. Yeah. But at least it's a dry cold, right? Isn't that what they tell us? It's still cold, but it's dry. So, J.A., Merry Christmas. Gobble, gobble. Happy holidays to you. Russell Dufresne. Hello. Merry Christmas, Russell. Salty Monkey Re. All right. Do we want to do Jackie? We'll do a little of Jackie. Anyway, so the setup is simply this. Jackie is an atheist. And that's fine. Good for her. Apparently this Cameron something or other came out with her own Christian channel, right? And Jackie, of course, is, Jackie has, it appears to be this innate ability to actually read something that someone said in quotes in an article and imagine she's hearing something else. It's pretty unique. It's an ability that some people have more than others. Yeah, 19 below in CO. Yeah, that's cold. That's friggin' cold. I remember there, when the hell was I there last? 2 years ago? Yeah, a couple nights it got down to 15, 17, 20 below. So since I didn't have a garage for the car, I had to go out and start the damn car like every 4 hours. And that's what I did here too on Thursday. And then Hamster got smart. It's like, I do have a garage. Maybe I'll put the car in there. I know. It's crazy talk. Until the damn thing stopped working, and now I can't get the car in there. But I'm sure they'll come and fix it probably Monday. It's fine. We're going to be in the 20s tomorrow. The weirdest thing, if we're going to talk about the weather, forecast is saying by Thursday, like a few days from now, it's going to be like 65 degrees. What the hell is this? Oh, it's global warming. AC, you like the new hamster with that's from Undead Chronic. It's my Christmas present from Undead. So I thought I'd display it because it's cool. I like it. I don't give a puck. All right. Well, let's see here. Where's Timothy Sokol? One of the very few things about California. 56 degrees and blue skies. Yeah. Let's see. Ghost Pirate Sloan of Lachlan. No, Jackie is not a trans person, trans woman. She's a woman. She's born with their parts. And no, she's been around a long time. Big part of the atheist crowd a few years ago. And she's a model and a singer, very talented woman, actually. She has maybe I'll put a link in here. She did a version of Hallelujah. Pretty amazing. Really, actually, very, very, very good singing voice. I was like, whoa, is that you? Yeah, it was her. So, Red Pill Rhino, hello. Merry Christmas. I saw your stream last night. I popped on for a minute, but then Undead Chronic, he wanted to stream. So many streams, so little time. But yeah, we'll have to do something one of these days. I'll certainly come on, hopefully sober, so I don't embarrass myself too much. Yeah, I don't know if she's a witch or not, but she certainly has her point of view. And I think most people are like, sure, Jackie, whatever. However, I think she's perhaps misinterpreting something. Well, let's just listen to a couple of minutes. We're going to have to banana quite a bit here. And when I say banana, you got to stop it every 5-6 seconds. And then, because what the copyright thing says is that, you have to add, well, I don't necessarily add value, but you got to be commenting on it, right? You can't just play someone's material. Like I found out, you get a copyright strike and they take down the video. And you could get a channel strike, and you really don't want that. And I think I have one copyright strike now, which is just bizarre to me. I can't remember what it was for, but it was a couple weeks ago. It was the Alex Jones. Yeah, I was doing something about Kanye, and no, that was the certain H speech that they did. Anyway, we're gonna have to stop, so I'm gonna watch the clock. Go ahead, Jack.
Candace Cameron Bure. You guys might recognize her from Full House.
No, I actually don't. I think I remember the show, but probably in reruns when I wasn't out getting, whoring around like a hamster.
I know, it's depressing. We all liked that show as kids.
I don't care. It's television. And I know I'm a little older than Jackie Poo here, probably by about 15 years or so or more. So no, I didn't care about the show.
At least me. Maybe I'm old. Oh my God, I'm old.
No, I'm older than you.
She's now a part of a TV network they call the Great American Family. She's an executive. And
okay, banana. All right, go.
Apparently, there will be no representation of anything gay at all because that's a sin.
Okay, so Jaclyn just said there will be no representation of anything gay on this new network that this Cameron, whatever face is running. Great American Family Network. So there'll be no gay. Gay is not allowed. We shall have no gay on this channel. Of course, that's not what they said. That's not what the woman said, but that's what Jaclyn imagines she was saying, or she feels it in her heart. She's got to be evil under there somewhere. She can't just be a nice Christian. can't have that
on their network of many, many Christmas movies or whatever. Now,
right, yeah. Putting the Christ back in Christmas, focus on traditional marriage and Christ values, Christian values and whatever. Yeah, it's terrible. Why would we want that?
I don't know if you guys know this, but I have this long-standing tradition of drinking excessively and watching the worst Christmas movie of the year. I've
Die Hard is not the worst. That's probably the best one. I like Elf too.
done ones from Kirk Cameron, God's Not Dead, all the things. But around Christmas time, I like to do a Christmas-themed cringe movie.
Me and my mother used to like to watch the Christmas in July on the Hallmark Channel. That was kind of fun.
And maybe Candace Cameron Bure is the next candidate. So if you have a recommendation of a movie I should drink excessively to and watch and torture myself over, feel free to leave it in the comments.
Elf. Except I like Elf. I like that one.
But in response to people obviously taking issue with her being homophobic and exclusionary.
Okay. So people taking issue with Candace, whatever her name is, the Bure lady, being homophobic and exclusionary. Well, you'll find nowhere in the quotation. She gave a whole interview in the Wall Street Journal. And by God, we can't find that quote anywhere where she says, I don't like gay people, or I'm homophobic, or we ain't going to have no gays on this channel. She doesn't say that, Jackie. She, not even a little. It doesn't say that.
She responded with a blanket statement of saying, well, you know what? I love you.
Yeah, it's that whole kind of Jesus Christ thing. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Now, I know it's trite, whatever, but that's the thing. Why can't you believe that she's actually telling you what she believes, Jackie? It's amazing.
After the internet and fellow celebrities roasted her chestnuts.
Now, excuse me. Let's look at this, and I'm not sure where this particular text is from. Maybe it's the Wall Street Journal. Not sure. I'm going to read it for you, okay? After the internet and fellow celebrities roasted her chestnuts over an open fire, former Hallmark Channel staple Candace Cameron Bure addressed the fallout over her controversial comments. Controversial to whom? About our new network, Great American Family, producing holiday content that will favor, quote, traditional marriage, end of quote. Now, can you tell me if Candace Cameron Bure said she'll do this and that over featuring alphabet people stories, wouldn't that be in a quote? Why does the quote ... instead of giving us the whole quote? Jackie, what's going on here? Now, she didn't say this. It's nowhere in the story. That's not what she said. This is opinion. It is opinion of the writer of the story. Will favor traditional marriage. That's the quote. Even favor is not in traditional marriage quote. On. So what are we doing here? Are we cherry picking things that you want to have her say? I'm sorry. Why are you being such a jerk? It's Christmas. Christmas Vacation is a good movie. I like that one. What the hell is this? What? Larry Doss, making my stomach pumping hand tremor. Oh, God. Bad Santa is good. I like Bad Santa. Apparently, Bad Santa, did they make a Bad Santa 2? Which I guess some of the Grinch movies aren't so good. I think Jim Carrey did a pretty good job in one of the Grinches, but there were some other ones that, There was one that they played a long time. It was Tom Hanks. Polar Express, I think. Kind of groundbreaking at the time because it was all animated. It was pretty cool looking and stuff. But I don't know if it was all like that. Anyway, let's get back to the Jackie.
Over an open fire, former Hallmark Channel staple Candace Cameron Bure addressed the fallout over her controversial comments about her new network. Great American Family. Anytime you hear family in something, it's normally like,
I'm a fighter pilot.
Okay.
It's not what I am.
It's who I am. I don't know. Whatever.
terribly right-wing and Christian. Like,
Okay, Jackie.
focus on the family.
Now, I thought you were married and had a baby. Isn't that also a family? Just
Just exclude everyone who's different. That's fine.
that's not what she said. Jackie. She did not say that.
Producing holiday content that will favor traditional marriage over featuring LGBTQ love stories.
Favor, quote, traditional marriage, end of quote. Now, what is wrong with a network, supposedly Christian, based on Christ, Jesus, Bible, all that stuff, Christianity? What if they want to portray family in a Christian-like way? That doesn't mean other families don't exist. Clearly. Other, men, whatever, great. That's fine. But their channel, they want to show the traditional Christian set of values with respect to marriage. I'm sure there are other channels that show other families, and that's fine. If you don't want to watch the Great American Family channel, then don't.
I've heard people make the argument, like, why do you need to include basically any diversity in movies? Why do you feel the need to force it so much? And my response to that is, it's not being forced. It's something that occurs naturally in our culture.
So Jaclyn just made the claim that all the whatever's going on in Hollywood is not forced. It's just organic. It's occurring naturally. Is that right? Is that right, Jack? Has she got blinders on, or maybe I'm just seeing things through my own evil, bigoted lens? Seems to me that if you have an entire cast and everyone happens to be part of the alphabet crowd, that would be an overrepresentation of the number of people in this country who agree or are that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Make all the alphabet movies you want. That's perfectly fine. That's good. Why is it? It's always a problem, however. It seems that when a religious group, in particular Christians, Christianity, Jesus Christ, all that seems to be the problematic part of it. You don't have to watch the movies. You don't have to watch the channel. You don't have to do that if you don't want to.
So to purposely exclude it, that's the weird thing.
Except she didn't say that, Jackie. She did not say she was going to purposely exclude anything. She said her Christian channel talking about Jesus or whatever is going to favor a traditional view of marriage according to Christianity. Favor, not exclude, favor a certain thing. That doesn't mean there won't be any LGBT families on this channel. I mean, there are plenty of other movie channels you can watch that probably have all kinds of alphabet people on there. So don't watch this one.
Do I think out of their way to force inclusion? No, but I do.
Okay, Jackie. Okay, maybe just too much wine. Maybe.
Think it's the opposite. Like, people are really going out of their way to exclude certain things because it makes them personally uncomfortable.
You mean excluding generally religious type things and mainly Christianity from just about everything? And so one channel comes along and they want to portray their faith and the beauty of Jesus Christ and Christianity. Oh, no. We got to put a hold on that because it's offending some people. It's like, well, then don't watch the channel. Seems easy enough.
And that's their problem. But whatever, this is her
Uh-huh.
network. This is her conservative, whatever network, whatever you want to call it, focus on the family.
What makes you think someone who is a Christian is conservative naturally? Not necessarily true.
Family, holiday, network, channel, family, fun
Mhm.
for families, Christian families, Republican families. I
Anybody could watch it if they want to, or not, Jackie.
don't care. Family channel. They choose to do this. And I guess if it's their network, they can have whatever prerogative they want.
Thank you. Thank you.
There are quite a few LGBT-friendly networks and even movies that are very inclusive. There are several different movies that...
Yeah, there's tons of them out there. Good. I don't know. You want to put the Alphabet Channel and talk about those issues? Yeah. Wonderful. I don't have a problem with that. Why do you have a problem with this particular Christian network? Just curious.
feature LGBTQIA love stories, and
it's the first step onto the Christian nationalist theocracy in the United States. Gotcha. You see, because that's the underlying thing, isn't it? Isn't that the underlying thing? Well, I'm just saying, Hobo Jack. Why is there nothing wrong? It's not for me, but again, we live in a somewhat country where we do have free expression, and if people want to make movies about those topics, I don't care. It wouldn't be for me, but that's perfectly fine. I don't have as big a problem with that as people who want to exclude the other side of the story, the rest of the story, so to speak. Midnight Runner 04. I
just want to take
got
a moment to promote them because no one needs to feel sad.
Now, blue is the warmest color was essentially gay corn, lesbian corn. That's what that was. And that's fine. If that's the movie you want to make, good for you.
Holidays are already a hard enough time for people. I mean, just don't be a dick, right?
Yeah, don't be a dick, Jackie. Don't be a dick.
Try your hardest. It's sometimes difficult,
I know. Yeah, you're having
especially
trouble.
for people like her. And what was her response to this backlash? Well,
Let's make up some more fake quotes that she didn't say, Jackie. What do you say? You're gonna get coal in your stock.
she said, "All of you who know me know beyond question that I have great love and affection for all people."
And the problem with that is, the biggest problem is, why is she apologizing for her faith in Jesus Christ? Why is she apologizing for running a network and presenting some things that have a Christ-centric view of traditional family and all that? She should say, well, I'm terribly sorry. You might not agree and you're not a Christian. That's fine, but I am. And if you don't like it, you can watch another channel. So let me get the whole quote in here because Jackie doesn't read the whole thing before we get to see it. Rather, she removes it before we get to read the whole thing. All of you who know me know beyond question that I have great love and affection for all people. It absolutely breaks my heart that anyone would ever think I intentionally would want to offend and hurt anyone. It saddens me that the media is often seeking to divide us, even around a subject as comforting and...
Beyond question that I have great love and affection for all people. She goes on and on and on to say like, oh, love, 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 I have love. I'm including different ethnicities, therefore I have love. Like,
she didn't say that, Jackie. Is this something you want her to say? Are you trying to frame her as a bigot or some kind of phobe? Yes. Matter of fact, it seems like you are.
It's really a nothing answer. She completely...
see, here's what I believe, but it's a nothing answer. What more do you want? You want a pint of blood? I mean, what? See, the answer is insufficient, in my opinion, Jackie, is because you believe she should be saying things that you believe she believes. Right?
Completely avoid the xenophobic.
Really?
There's no admission of this. There's no direct response to this. It's
Because she's not. So, well, she might be. I don't know the woman. Here's what Jackie wants in her quote. Oh, I love everybody, ... except those alphabet people. They should all burn in hell. It's not what she said, Jackie. Why are you trying to make shit up? She didn't say that. It's not in the interview. It's not in the news story on CNN. And you can bet your bottom dollar and your Santa Claus wine. If she said something like that, it would be all over CNN, wouldn't it? It's not there. Not there, not in the story, not in the quotes. So what are you doing, Jackie Poo?
It's just, well, I love everyone, but it really...
But I don't believe you because you're obviously a homophobe and you hate people. Really? Shouldn't say any of that. Now, maybe it's difficult for you to believe that someone who's a strong Christian believes in Jesus Christ. Maybe they do just have love in their heart. Jackie, are we projecting? Maybe you can't envision that because you don't.
It certainly seems like
Just saying.
You don't. But that's what she said. So you know what? Words over actions, right?
That's not what she said, Jackie. You know what the goddamn quote is. You read the story. You read the interview. She did not say that.
That's what they say. Words matter more than actions. That's the famous saying. I think it goes like that, right?
Actions matter more than words. You're right. Yeah.
The God we serve is a wildly creative and loving God.
Okay, we better catch it before she hides it again. The God we serve is a wildly creative and loving God. He didn't just capture a small part of my heart. He has captured all of my heart. He will be reflected in everything I do and say, in my family, my work, and my interactions with people from all walks of life. God's love and God's compassion is front and center. Clearly, you could see the hate just dripping off the screen here. My God.
He didn't just capture a small part of my heart.
She must be a really horrible person, this Cameron person.
He has captured all of my heart.
Okay. So she has a strong faith in Jesus Christ. She's a Christian. What's the problem? She's living her life the way, excuse me, the way she believes a Christian lives their life. She's not forcing it down your throat, Jackie. Not at all. And she's not saying the things you're saying she's saying. It's really quite simple. Jackie Kin. Such a thing exists as the internet. Someone, a party who might be interested in what this woman had to say can look it up. Now, maybe a few years ago, people could have gotten away with lying about shit because you had to watch the network news, back in the 1970s. Pretty much we've had the internet for a long time. You can look it up. Jackie.
Actress Candace Cameron Bure is speaking out on the firestorm over her words wanting to keep traditional marriage at the core of her network's holiday movies.
Sorry, I interrupted that. Let me get it back here a little bit. The firestorm, by the way. The hellfire and firestorm.
I can't wait to see what she's going to say. I'm sure it's something amazingly profound. And
it doesn't matter what she says, Jackie. You don't hear it. You have a slot in your brain for someone who believes they're Christian and they believe in God and they have a strong faith. There's a little slot in your head that says this person actually hates everybody. Whatever they say about love and God will forgive and that doesn't matter because you already have a slot. Predetermined, predefined in your brain cavity. And when someone comes out and actually says quite the opposite of what your brain says, it's called cognitive dissonance. Have you heard of it? You might want to look into that.
Completely justifies her, right?
Our words matter.
In a lengthy statement this afternoon, Candace didn't explain why Great American Family won't feature same-sex couples.
Did they say that? Did they say that in any of the quotes that they will not feature alphabet couples? They did not say that. They said they would put more emphasis on the Christian traditional family. I mean, well, I'm not even going to beat the dead horse. You guys get it. I think we know what's going on here. Yeah. John G is in the building. Hello. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Hello. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. Do I have to say Merry Xmas or Merry Holiday or Festivus? Yeah. Her brain. All right. Go ahead.
I didn't explain anything. Wow. Shocking.
But said, quote,
What didn't she explain, Jackie? Exactly what is it you don't understand about words in quotation marks?
I am called to love all people, and I do. ...
Except for all those alphabet people. They're kind of... Is that what you're hearing, Jackie? You got voices in your head telling you things that aren't happening. Maybe you should back off on the wine a little bit.
That, like I said, is a complete nothing answer. Like,
because it doesn't say what you believe she should be saying about hating people. Okay.
if you're called to love all people, then why are you excluding certain groups of people if you love all of them?
She's not excluding anybody. She didn't say that, Jackie. Again, maybe you just had a few too many bottles or boxes of wine before you did this video. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt, huh? What do you say? You should read the comments section, by the way, if you want to really know what's going on with the fans of Jackie. Let's see. Drubius, shame on you. Merry Christmas. I'm going to have to, I don't know about that, but there seems to be this particular unwillingness to hear any information that disagrees with their predetermined, nay, prejudice thought process on a particular group of people like Christians, especially Christians in the case of Jackie. Because as I mentioned, if she gets information that doesn't agree with her prejudice, well, then she gets that old cognitive dissonance thing going on. I mean, you can watch the whole video. The link is in the description.
Does not equate.
Hollywood is already taking sides. One Tree Hill and Hallmark star Hillary Burton called Candace a bigot.
Well, of course she is. Of course she is.
Jojo Siwa, who famously called Candace the rudest celebrity she ever met,
yeah, Candace is a bitch, I guess.
said it's rude and hurtful to a whole community of people.
It's rude and hurtful to a whole community of people. To be Christian is what they really mean.
Let me just say, I do love Jojo Siwa. Like, she is such an innocent figure online, but she's still willing to push the boundaries and be outspoken for a community that she's a part of. But nonetheless, is a risk that she's taking as a person.
It's a risk she's taking with her career to speak out in Hollywood about alphabet folks. It's a risk to her career. Oh, Jackie. Are we in opposite land? What are you talking about?
Person in entertainment.
Who are the folks in Hollywood generally ostracized for their particular belief system? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, Christians.
It's not always easy to stand up for something that is pushing against other people's beliefs.
Right.
But she's out there doing it, and I fully respect her for that.
Candace's Fuller House co-star Jodie Sweetin weighed in, commenting on JoJo's post. You know I love you. Jodie took it a step further and seemed to shade Candace, urging support on Instagram for the Respect for Marriage Act.
I think I've made my point. I've made my point. All right. To hold two contradictory opinions in your mind at the same time. In other words, double think. That's right. And the way to relieve cognitive, it actually, it can't. No, I'm not actually. Channel. I'm having water. The way to relieve a cognitive dissonance is you have to convince yourself in one way or the other that those two things don't exist at the same time. You have to get rid of it somehow. Yeah. Respect for marriage. She goes on to say, well, the Respect for Marriage Act, well, that's a good first step, but we need so much more. There's so much more work to do. How many times have you heard that before? There's so much more work to do. Really? Like what? What do we need to do? Oh, she said something about we got to make sure that LGBT plus QA people can participate economically in our country. It's like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Honestly, I have no idea what the hell is she. Oh. All right. I'll play a little more and then we'll go away.
Which would protect same-sex unions.
I hate that her supporting an act is shade towards someone else. Honestly, as someone who has been on the internet, I know that when you are...
You've been on the internet. Oh, okay. You're on the internet now, Jackie.
My dream was...
And visit BigTarvy.com to view the important facts, including important warnings.
Okay, good.
Even very mildly associated with somebody else who makes poor choices, those poor choices are put onto you. So she probably was facing some backlash for these comments that were made. And, I don't think it's necessarily intended to be shade towards Candace, but it's more of just like establishing that, hey, yes, I worked with this person. Yes, I had a relationship with this person, but I do not hold the same beliefs. And I think that's totally valid. But let's take a second to talk about the Respect for Marriage Act.
Let's talk about it, Jackie. Let's go ahead and do that.
Also known as a same-sex marriage bill. This is so amazing because it would enshrine marriage equality into federal law.
Yeah, we just found out what happens when something like that isn't in the Constitution. It's not a federal purview. I know. I know. It's not in the 14th Amendment, or maybe it is. I don't know.
People be considered married in any state as long as a state that it was performed in was valid. But there is still a lot of work that needs to be done.
Of course there is. What work needs to be done? So black guys can marry white girls, something like that? No.
To ensure that LGBTQ Americans can participate freely and safely in the economy.
Freely and safely in the economy. Which obviously we could infer from that they're not currently allowed to participate freely and safely in the economy. I wonder, how is that, Jackie? What exactly can't a lesbian, for example, do? What rights do they not have under the Constitution that they can't fully and freely, safely participate in the economy? Which ones are those? Amendment 78. If you're part of the alphabet crowd, you can't get a job and you're not. What are you talking about?
This is about protecting the rights of groups. In case constitutional protections are rolled back by
Look at all those evil Nazis on the Supreme Court, would you?
the current conservative Supreme Court, which has 6 justices appointed by Republican presidents versus only 3 from Democrats.
Yeah. Read the Constitution. That's the way the system works. Whenever there's an opening, whoever's in power generally gets to appoint one.
This bill would also repeal the 1996 Defense of Marriage Act, which defined marriage as the union of one man and one woman, and
yes,
allowed states to decline to recognize same-sex marriages performed in other states. And
banana.
digging deeper, if we want to get into the specifics, this act does not authorize the federal government to recognize polyamorous marriages.
Now, she just said polyamorous marriages. Now, call me a crazy person. Call me what you will, but I would bet you 10 years ago, maybe even at other points, Jackie was making fun of the Latter-day Saints who used to believe in having more than one wife. That was evil, toxic, because it's evil Christianity. But now, a few years later, polyamory is the new fad. It's the new thing. So suddenly now we want it to be legal. So I guess the Latter-day Saints were okay. No. They're still kind of Christian. They're Christian. So no. We still don't like them.
Sorry, not sorry for the PSA, but I think marriage equality still needs to be very much talked about. If there needs to be even something called the Respect for Marriage Act and other states are pushing back, it's definitely something that needs more awareness brought to it.
Okay, here's the thing though, Jackie. and everyone has to, think about this occasionally. Not everyone in this country agrees with your point of view, Jaclyn. Remember that whole democracy thing? People can have different opinions. And God, I hope we always will have the opportunity to have different opinions. We certainly wouldn't want, communism.
Urging support on Instagram for the Respect for Marriage Act.
Okay.
And good on her for urging support because
Great.
I stand by you.
Didn't we
Candace's
just
daughter,
go through
however, she's standing by her.
Okay, so the woman on the left is the daughter of the woman on the right. So the Cameron Bure is the one on the right. Her daughter's on the left. Okay, go
Have
ahead.
you even seen all my Christmas movies? I've seen a majority of them.
Natasha Bure wrote her favorite thing about her mom is, quote, how much she loves Jesus and how firm in her faith she stands.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? Why is this a problem? Oh, wait. There's not a ... Because I love Jesus, those alphabet people are... Right, Jackie?
I just really get so annoyed by this narrative that, it's people, they're so loving. And even her response to all this backlash was just like, well, I love everyone so much. But it's like you're being public about your intent to be exclusionary, therefore causing an even bigger controversy.
Not sure what more needs to be said. I think we've beaten this dead horse. She didn't say that, Jackie. You're full of shit. You're hearing voices in your head. You're hearing things that are not being said. And you're missing some ... dots. There you go. Merry Christmas, Jackie. Hope you enjoy your shitty Christmas music and your box wine. Okay. A couple more things. Let's see here. They won't make the Bible hate. You think they're going to make it hate? It already is. It already is, but only the Christian version of the Bible. Jackie's full of caca. Yeah. So MTNT 13. Now they want respect for marriage if they shaped it in the... Yeah. I especially like her comment on polyamory. The multiple wives. Is that what it's called? Polyamorous? Or is that just you want to love more? I don't know what it means, but it sounds like you have more than one husband or wife, which the Latter-day Saints were doing for a century or so. And no, that's bad. That's bad. But now we want it because it's the new thing. Just amazing shit. All right, 1:15. Undead Chronic might be doing something later. I might do something later. We'll see what happens. Polygamy. Okay, yeah. Polygamy. So it's different, but it's probably similar, right? Why would you have to legalize loving more than one person? Marrying more than one person might have to have something, but William Stenchenhammer, what's wrong with box one? Absolutely nothing. It's tasty, and it's relatively inexpensive rather. Bigamy is... it's bigamy if you have more than... Yeah, you got me. I don't know. I don't follow. I just know that for a while, Latter-day Saints apparently were allowed to have more than one wife. And there was probably a reason for that because Latter-day Saints wanted to build up. They wanted more Latter-day Saints. And so, as we all know, one man can, have multiple wives and have a lot of children, right? For some reason, though, that thing doesn't seem to be an issue with... there's other major religions around the world that don't seem, nobody seems to complain about them. Hello, Muhammad. Merry Christmas. Bigamy. Bigamy is one wife too many. Craig, that's beautiful. we'll end on that. That's fantastic. All right. We'll do some more stuff later. Merry Christmas and, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, whatever. Enjoy the time, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.